What is going on, people? My name is Hunter, and today we're going to talk about Chainlink. Before I do get into things, though, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on some daily crypto videos if you're on YouTube, of course, and throw your boy a like so that the algorithm likes me. It's a tough world out here, but let's get into it. So, to understand what Chainlink is, we need to understand the purpose of a blockchain, especially in this aspect. So, we're going to use Prezi today and kind of just go from there. It's my first time using this stuff, so let's get into it. So something to keep in mind for most blockchains, like Ethereum, is that there is no center point of failure. That's part of the reason behind using a blockchain, right? So that if one person, let's say, for example, who is running the blockchain on their computer goes down, let's say the computer just shuts off, it's okay since there are there are other people running the same blockchain, like, all around the world on their own computers. So it's fine. Like, we're not relying on that one person to keep their computer on. The second thing is that it's trustless, meaning that if someone wants to lie, let's say, for example, about what their blockchain has on it, it's okay because everyone else running the blockchain on their computer can go ahead and call them out on it, right? If some guy tries lying about a transaction he made, everyone else will say, nope, that never happened. We don't have it on our system, so you're lying. Get that out of here. Just two basic things that we should understand before we get into the example that we're going to talk about today. So let's get into that example now. So in this case, we're going to use a little analogy here. Going to the store and buying some coffee, right? Who doesn't do that? I mean, if you're in New York, you do it. So, that's why we're using that. So for me to buy, coffee, they essentially need to have their own point of sale system that is able to read what the price of Ethereum is, so they know how much Ethereum I need to give them to buy that coffee, right? I'm not going to give them one Ethereum because one Ethereum's like $400. Cup of coffee is like what, $1 maybe. So that's why we need that conversion, and we need a system to do that somewhere in between. So pretty much intermediary. Now there is a centralized option, which most stores do have if they take crypto. So for example, they could use one provider. In this case, let's just say it's this little triangle company, whatever that is. But it really defeats the purpose in using the blockchain, since essentially that one provider acts as that central point of failure that we mentioned earlier, right? So let's say for whatever reason their system goes down, or there's like a bug, or there's a glitch, and let's say it says the price of Ethereum is $1 million. All of a sudden I'm paying a shitload of money for that coffee. Or if it's not working, then I'm also SOL because I can't buy the coffee anymore, right? Pretty much there's a center point of failure right there. That's the problem with a lot of these centralized options. And again, the purpose is the whole purpose of having the blockchain. Going on to the more decentralized solution. Oh, actually, I might have to. Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. Yeah, so I just exit out of there because we don't want that. Going on to the more centralized or decentralized solution. This is where Chainlink comes into play. So essentially, Chainlink provides multiple nodes, or you can say pretty much different providers. We can just say for this example, to tell us what that conversion rate would be. Essentially, it's providing that same type of trustlessness that we would expect from a blockchain. Again, one of these goes down, for example, we still have three more in this case, right, that we can rely on for that data to buy that coffee. And again, it's really just comes down to the end of the day about not needing to rely on what the provider is telling us what the conversion rate should be, right, from Ethereum to US dollars. That's the main thing here. We need someone to tell us how much Ethereum is worth in US dollars in a trustworthy way. I know it sounds very simple, but this stuff does get very intricate when we're talking about blockchain and decentralized platforms. So that's why this solution is a lot better. We don't need to trust that one person or one center or that one company, for example, to know that we're essentially being charged the right amount for that coffee. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, since we know essentially what Chainlink does now, it's just a mediary telling us what the price of Ethereum is to dollars. Let's see some actual prices for Chainlink. And his token is actually going to go ahead and be Link, is what it's called. So Chainlink itself is an ERC20 token, meaning it's built on Ethereum. Its one token currently is worth about $13.78, with $13.78, and I'll go into that number in a little bit. It has a max supply of 1 billion tokens, but the current circulating supply right now is 350 million. Supply isn't really the biggest thing right now, what I did want to speak on was the actual pricing. So you'll see here, it's actually up 770% year to date, which means the beginning of this year, about 8 months ago, the price of Chainlink was $1.78, the price of one Link token. Now it is $13.78, a whole $12 up. Nuts. This thing blew up. Now the main thing is that it really operates on Ethereum. From what I heard, I think they offer solutions for other cryptocurrencies as well. So it essentially could tie to different blockchains other than Ethereum. However, I don't want to speak on that too much just because I'm not exactly sure. But in a nutshell, I just wanted to make sure that you guys knew how Chainlink worked, the basics at least, because obviously this is a very simplified version of what it does, and just go from there. Again, this is very complicated stuff, so I don't expect people to wrap their heads around it right away. But with that being said, let me know in the comments below. Do you guys have any Chainlink? Y'all thinking of getting it? And if you did, or if you do have any Chainlink, how much to get it at? Because if you got it at $1.78, you're killing it. If you only got one at $1.78, then maybe you're not. I don't know, but let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching again. I really appreciate the the engagement that you guys give me as well as the views I get for some of these videos. And I look forward to speaking to you guys tomorrow. Thanks and peace.